Okay, we're back again. We're gonna watch some Vero Volley Monza versus Cisterna Volley. They are two Italian teams. Monza has a lot more big names, let's say. They have like Zaitsev, they have Taylor Averill, um, some big names on the bench too. But Cisterna Volley is still a good team. Both are very good teams, and they actually win this game 3-1. So I'm very excited to watch it and see what happens because as far as I can understand, Barry Volley Monza has a bigger roster and bigger budget to where they should be able to beat Cisterna Volley pretty consistently, but they must have gotten outplayed. Let's get it. Starting off, number 14, the setter for Monza. He does a lot of very interesting things. He's not the most physical guy, but he does a lot of flashy stuff, kind of like the Checo. Zaitsev getting roof right off the bat here. Zaitsev, I used to watch him a bunch when he was playing right side. He got blocked again twice in a row here. That's pretty crazy. Not usually what happens with Zaitsev. Oh, he might have touched the antenna there. But yeah, I would say if we're being honest, Zaitsev's out of his prime now. But when he was in his prime, oh my gosh, probably one of the most dominant players in the world. Super fun to watch. Really cool route. I really like watching Taylor Averill right now. I'm not a middle, but he just does a lot of really cool stuff, a lot of interesting things. He's not the biggest middle, not the most athletic middle. He's super athletic, yes, but he's like not going like that's not his thing. His thing isn't being 7'5", So he has to make up for it a lot of other different ways. It's a good serve. Let's check it back real quick. Yeah, the outside that was passing it just didn't move forward, didn't read the play at all. Really good serve here. Towards the line. He has to make a big move. This passer is going really far, trying to bring it back into the court, and he just doesn't hold the angle enough to bring it back into the court. Out of system, they're getting a free ball here. Cisterna goes quick to the outside, and I assume that they're going to attack this matchup a lot and set against the setter because he's small. I think that's what a lot of different teams do against them. Um, it doesn't always work out, but it just gives you a good chance. If you see a mismatch, attack it. Why not? And see what happens. See how the game develops off of that. See here, this set here, it's not perfect, but it's up high enough to where Zaitsev can do something with it more than just a free ball. And they're gonna attack that mismatch again. Imperfect. They might be forcing this mismatch a little bit too much right here. Sorry, you guys, I'm gonna brighten my screen. Sorry. Um, wow, that is too bright. I'm gonna have to unbrighten that a little bit. Good route. Oof. Okay, misconnection. I think the set just isn't far enough for him. It might be a little bit low or not far enough, one of the two, but it's just a slight misconnection and also just imperfect hand contact by the outside. Really good here. He's undersized. This setter is undersized. He's not super big. He's not Gianelli, so he can't just go over this blocker here. But it's tight, and instead of trying to just tip it to the middle, he presses with everything he can and gets underneath of him, underneath that outside, and presses through and puts it over. Really nice. And then he tries to do a little bit too much there. You know who whenever I see him, he always looks like George Janko, if you guys know who that is. I really like him. He's got some good podcasts, really good podcasts on religion and stuff like that. Jesus is king. I'm gonna say that right now, guys. Jesus is king. And if you have questions about that, hit me up. Find my Instagram and ask me about it. This play by the libero, I feel like he might be able to get this here, but he might just be late to sitting in. Like as this ball is coming at him, he's still moving. Whenever you can, try to find balance on contact. Because he's moving too much as this ball is coming at him, and he's putting himself at a disadvantage because he's moving. Taylor Averill has In the Olympics, he actually served really well. He was going back and forth from hybrid to float, and he was actually serving really well. Him and Max Holt were serving really well for middles. Good run. I like going over top of that three ball, that middle route. I like going over top of it with the go. It's really nice. And if you can have a tempo that kind of like the set matches the other set for a little bit, it really is tough on that blocker. This guy, this setter over here for Cisterna, he always looks at the block. Even when it's like a semi-in system and he doesn't have a middle option, he always looks at the set or always looks at the blockers. He's old, he's experienced, he knows what he's doing, runs a good offense. You can you can tell how old he is because of how big his shorts are on him. He's not one of those guys that, oh, this is a bad one right here. Yeah. Miscommunication. And setter, yeah, it works out. It works out because it's weird. But setters, if you don't hear something clearly from your hitter, set away from it because setting someone else who's going to go against a double block is better than a misconnection, you know. This one's got to be up here. This setter should not slow down here. I'm going to be completely honest. The setter should not slow down there. Like setters, be confident that once that ball, even if it's like in between you and somebody else, setter always takes priority. What the heck, man? I think Zaitsev just got aced on this. Could be wrong. Yeah, he got aced. Yeah, I don't know. Zaitsev playing on the outside is interesting because I always saw him on the right side for Italy in the past in the olden days. Um, and I don't know, he's such a physical guy, and that's his strength, that playing outside, he plays outside for a lot of different teams, but I like him on the right side more. Like I feel like it just plays to his strengths so much more. Like right now, especially he's not passing well and like I don't know, his weaknesses can just be kind of exploited when he's playing outside. But if he's playing right side, he can just use his strengths, you know. Triple block scenario, tip. Everyone's crowding because they see his tip. This is a good tip. This is a good reuse here. Um, he hits their hands. He hits their hands on it. That's how he gets the reuse. It's really nice. Zaitsev might not be. Yeah, Zaitsev's not deep enough on this. If you have a solid double block here, get deep into the court. Okay. Yeah. All right. I can see why Monza loses this game here. They're not passing well, and Cisterna is using that. Like when you're getting free balls like this, you gotta take care of it, especially if you want to keep that server on the line. And they're out of system again. See, well, semi-in system. It's a good swing here. Let's go back to this swing though. This is a really nice swing. Um, the more aggressive you can be on those semi-in system plays, the better you'll look as an outside, and like the more valuable you are to the team. Like, yeah, you want an outside that can dime every ball and who can kill it in system and do well out of system, but those semi-in system, those are the ones that you want to be taken care of a lot as well. Okay, so this right side here, I've said before, when it's tight, just grab the ball. This is good. This is really good here. Like he knows that that outside's trying to swipe against his hands here. So swipe it back, swipe it the opposite way. Okay. And keep it in play. And then you get rewarded for it. You get rewarded for it because you keep the ball in play. Yeah, they're really attacking that mismatch. That they're really attacking that setter as a blocker, which is good. That's smart. Like that's the complete correct thing to do. Did he not hit the antenna here? Yeah, he hits the antenna, but nobody calls it. No challenge system? Nothing? Wow. Fair enough. Sometimes you just get away with something like that. There was a ball rolling behind the court there, and they played on and they got the point still. See, yeah, they're really attacking this blocker here. They're really attacking the setter here, which is good. And I think this middle here, the blocker, should be waiting and trying to help him a lot more. But that's just my opinion. It's really hard to close that block, even if you are waiting. And waiting gives up a little bit of blocking power against the middle, you know. One of the reasons I really wanted to watch this game was I saw on Taylor Avril's Instagram, he does a golden eagle with Zaitsev, and I'll show you guys when that comes up. I'll show you what clip he's talking about. Um, I really hope that I get a chance to talk about what Taylor Avril's been doing um in system and stuff because he's been doing some cool stuff. One thing that Taylor Avril's very good at is handling the weird. Like he just had a weird set where he just put it up high for Zaitsev. You know, a lot of middles, they panic when in chaotic situations, and Taylor Avril is a good example of why you should be a well-rounded player and be able to handle chaotic situations. Back, yep, thought so. Tip, hey, just hit it right over top of that block, and they can barely touch it. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. He almost gets hit here, but that's a really good block move by him, honestly. Like he's helping on the middle as well, and then he just shovels to the outside and presses high. Honestly, I think he pressed high because he was only doing a shuffle move. But he's a really big guy. The right side for Monza, he's a really, really tall guy. I don't know who he is if I'm being completely honest, but he does well. Yeah, Taylor Avril's a goon, man. I love it. I love watching his videos. He's a goofy guy, and I absolutely love it. What happened here? Something in the net? Who knows? Hmm. Might be an ace. No, it's not. This outside, this is a good example of not opening up your hip. Okay. He doesn't give himself space. Open up your hip so you can turn your body more and make a better angle. Okay. It's a really fast serve, so it's really tough. But ideally, you want to open up your hip in that situation so that you can make a better angle. Like yeah, screw it. Let me go back to it. Let me talk to it. Okay. Let me go back. Yeah, this one. Um, so on this one, his left foot, he should step back with it just slightly so that he can open up his hip and make a better angle. Because the angle isn't enough, and that's why it skips off his hands, off his arm. And the serve, and we're back. Hmm. Good adjustment by the outside there. Okay, interesting. Good pancake. I'm not a big believer in pancakes, but there are definitely situations where the pancake is necessary. See right here, like the pancake, if possible, if he can leave earlier and do something else so he can get it higher, but the pancake just it barely comes off the ground. Also, the ref could just call it down, especially if there's no challenge system. It's a risky play, Yeah. The pancake should definitely only be like a last resort thing. Touch, high touch. See, this six spot guy might not be deep enough here. Look at how they're set up in defense. This is very interesting, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. Um, yeah. The only thing I would say is if he's cheating to this deep corner here, like he is, and this is on the D ball, right? No, this is on the front row. Yeah, so if this right side, this back row right side's chilling in the corner like this, I would say this guy in the sixth spot should move over further and stay neutral instead of also being in the deep corner because this is just too much coverage in that deep corner, you know? Like that back row right side should be able to handle a lot of the stuff that's in the deep corner if he's moving over like that. This is good here. For how small he is, he's very good and very offensive with like tight balls like that. Like he's not going to lose a joust. He's not going to lose that kind of stuff. Let's go back to this. He just puts it over, presses, puts it down. It's really nice. And it's quick. What he did was quick too. Like that's a very important thing if you're an undersized setter who wants to dump the ball and like take care of tight passes. You have to be quick with it. It's similar to a small outside, let's say, They want to beat the block with speed a little bit more. Same thing with the setters dumping. Kind of cooking with his serve right now too. Why not? Oh, did he not get him? I thought he got this block. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. He, yeah, he pressed too high on it. Like he didn't press early enough. And that's a problem with jumping super high when you're blocking, is you leave a little bit of space down low. Oh, okay, okay. This is one of the situations I was trying to talk about. Let's see. Taylor Averill goes here and quickly goes to the right. Like right here, he's set up like he could just go on a one ball or a front, whatever you want to call it, and then he moves over and goes on the back one. Again, small, not the most athletic guy, but it's a good dump because he gets over top of the ball and doesn't give them time. Like he's as physical as he can be, you know. Like I coach a setter who had a problem of when he was dumping the ball, he would do these little tips, and I don't like that at all. I want him to be physical with it. Shout out to him. I really like coaching that kid though. He's super coachable. Coachability is so important, man, at every single level. If you're just not going to listen to your coach or your teammates who want to help you, you're not ever you're going to stunt your growth so much as a player and as a person. Misconnection here. The pass is getting pulled off the net a little bit and he tries to throw it in there and I don't think he leads Taylor Averill enough there. Really nice. Yeah, see that's why Taylor Abrams been cooking as a server. He gets it really high, gets gets it really high. Jeez, my voice is gone. And gets a really good hand contact on it. My voice is disappearing from doing all these videos, man. Mm, this one, he stays in front of the hitter too long. Like you gotta lift it higher, and this guy can be patient, so this guy can be patient and get a good swing on it. And he's just kind of chilling in front of him a little bit. If you're going to be in front of a hitter's route, let's say, put it high so that they have time like you have time to get out of the way and they have time to take a good swing. Good. It's good high swing there. Okay. Big swing. Really nice. What's his name again? Sorts. I don't know if he's Polish or what, but he's very good. I like watching him. He's very, very physical. I don't know. I'll have to look him up after this game. Monza had a substitution. I don't know what it was. Maybe a passing sub. This guy, I like this kid. I think he's a young Italian kid, but he's good. Super springy, good arm swing, really good. So bad serve by Taylor Averill there. Short serve, handled well by Zaitsev. It's a good passing move there. Okay. See, this is good awareness by this right side defender. Is that this guy is the weak link in the triple block? So he sees that and he's kind of ready for it to be tipped over or hit over it. Like that, he knows that that's almost the gap in the block. Okay, nice swing. When in doubt, swing cross. This kid's going off now. I don't know if he got subbed back in or what's happening, but he's playing well now. Love to see it. Really, really sneaks this one through here on the line. I don't know. Okay. No, it's fair enough. Fair enough. Well played. Okay. Really nice set there. Here's inside. They get to reuse it. Do I actually like this set? For what it was, yeah. It's high enough. I don't know. I maybe Zaitsev just needs to be do something better with it. I'm kind of judging Zaitsev today. I don't know why. I'm a big fan of him, but I like him on the right side better than on the outside, personally. But Monza has this big right side over here, so why would you? See, I don't like it. Like I like this dunk. I really do. I think this is legal. I think this is fair. I think this is good. I don't know why people would complain about that one. That one, obviously, yeah, he has control over the ball, but then you just do the same thing right there. Like I think that type of volleyball is getting more and more popular, and I really like that about the game right now. Oh, really good, really good pass. Let's watch this pass real quick. This might not be his seam. I would personally like this guy to take that ball, but he really gets his head behind that ball and uses his hands, strong hands, mangles the ball a bit, keeps it up. It's a good pass out of it. No hands. No hands for you, Zaitsev. Out or is that in? Let's see. Yeah, they challenge it. They challenge it and it ends up being in. Really good. They have a very interesting connection. I think so. This is the first time that they're playing together, as far as I know. And I think this early in this season, they've been working through that connection and getting more comfortable with each other. And it's just slowly getting better each game. Bomb it. Absolutely bomb the overpass. Be aggressive on overpasses, people. Ooh, I like this. I like this move by Zaitsev here. Okay. Outside of his body, but he grabs the ball and brings it back into the court. Yeah. He really gets the angle around the ball, brings it back. Not great there. That one should be picked up by Setter. Setter's got to get that, I'm gonna be honest. Setter, honestly, no, that's deep. Wow, I was wrong. Somebody has to pick that up. I don't care if it's the sixth spot or what, but somebody has to pick that up for sure. Zaitsev, like he just like Zaitsev in service receive. I feel like his feet are so planted every time. I don't know, but then he'll do something physical, so it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, he has a really good serve right now, but he used to have like one of the best serves in the world. I remember seeing a clip of him on the Italian team. I don't remember who they were playing. It might have been the US, but he just like gets like five aces in a row. And it was yeah, it was crazy. For a comeback as well. Hmm. You guys might see this on Taylor Avril's Instagram sometime soon because he wanted this one, you can tell. Good way to take care of it outside. Hmm. I really would have liked him to turn this line here. Ball just like the situation just calls for it. But he swung cross. But he swings sharp enough cross to where it's okay and he doesn't get blocked and stuff. Really good passing by this number seven guy here. I wonder how tall he is. He's good though. I would say maybe he's like 6'3", so kind of an undersized outside, but he does well. He's been doing real well. He's serving well, and that comes down to arm swing. A lot of arm swing. Arm swing can compensate for height a lot, big time. Wait, did he touch this through the net? Let's watch this because I don't know if this is legal. Yeah, I don't know if that's legal. I think it is though, because if the ball goes into the net and then he touches it, then it's okay. Nope, nope, it got called. I was wrong. Sorry guys, I don't know the rules. But yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Not worth it. You have to be standing still and then it hits you for it to be legal. That's what it is. Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't call it, if I'm being honest. Oh wow. What a save. What a save here. Yeah. It's interesting with with him as a blocker. He's not big, so he's not going to get a lot of kill blocks. So look at his hands here. They're kind of they're kind of angled up just for soft touches because he knows that the people that are swinging are going to swing higher than his hands are. So anything he does touch is gonna have to be like it's not gonna be most of the unless they bring it really, really down, then he's not gonna get any kill blocks. It's not a bad pass. I don't mind it. Let him be physical. Let this right side be physical here. If the play goes fast and like your things are just kind of a little bit weird, put it a few feet higher for one of your bigger guys. Just let him be physical. My old coach used to call it just giving a set a little bit of love. Okay, like it's a little quick. The play goes a little quick. Give the set a little bit of love. Give him some time so that he can be physical. Hmm. He tries to go deep there on the tip. I don't know if that's the right move. I think the right move there is just to find a hitter because they're already all out of sorts because the setter had to go chase a ball. So tipping it like that, I'd rather have a swing than a tip, even if it is into space. Like tips should get picked up, even if it is 20 feet away from them. If it's high enough, they should be able to go get it. I don't know. When I was in college, let's check this out. When I was in college, I always wanted to do this. I wanted my setter to do this. If he gets the first ball, give it to me when I'm front row, and I can do this. But yeah, if it's a misconnection or if they're just ready for it, it doesn't work out. I think one of the reasons why the six spot taking second hands and like coming out of the back row and doing it, I think it's better because you have space, like you have wiggle room. And if you put it high enough, it'll be okay. This is the golden eagle I was talking about. So he acts like he's going to hit the overpass. He gets two blockers to kind of bite on him a little bit. More of a nibble than a bite, I'd say. But then he sets the outside Zaitsev thing. Works out. And with this, I think it should be quicker. Okay. Because this setter can kind of go over and get his hands up there. But still, it's a fractured block nonetheless, and it's good. And it puts the other team out of sorts. There it is. Taylor Abel's kind of cooking now. That golden eagle just wakes him up. Also, I have no idea why it's called the golden eagle. I think he actually came up with that himself. Good triple here. I think Averill can probably close it a little bit better, but he might have just, honestly, I'm wrong. I think this is a really good move by Taylor Averill, and Zaitsev placed this block in the wrong spot because look where the ball is. The ball is way past where Zaitsev is, and he has to reach in. And Taylor Averill doesn't close to Zaitsev because the ball is so inside, which is a smart move by him, you know? Because if Taylor Averill had closed this block completely, and this ball, let's say, so this space, I'm doing it with my fingers. If he would have, yeah, I think if he would have closed it to Zaitsev, this guy might not have gotten this block because they would have given them too much cross. Would have given that guy too much cross to swing to. Placement of the block is so important with the triple blocks, man. Ooh, he is not happy about that. Yeah, it's important. These two over here are just kind of standing around. Honestly, the setter might be kind of sitting around a little bit too much too. Once you don't get that set, you got to switch your mindset to covering, you know? Like not watching. Stay active in the play. Don't watch. You can get caught sleeping, you can call it that. It's an interesting one here. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the misconnections that Averill and the setter here have, it's like they they miss low. Is he gonna give him a red card for that? If he didn't see it, he gets mad. Watch him real quick. Right here, right here. Bang, get this ball out of here. Let's see. Is he gonna card it? No card. Nope. He's cool with it. Let the boys play, this ref says. My advice, don't punch a ball, by the way, because at lower levels that'll get carded every single time. And it should get carded. Honestly, I think that setter probably should have gotten a yellow card there. Making the ball boys work hard and stuff. Come on. Let them chill. Mm, really athletic by Taylor Averill there. Like he stays athletic and just kind of plays, you know? Like he's not, oh, this isn't perfect, so I can't do anything with it. He just lets himself be athletic and does some weird stuff like the windmill. But yeah, that's a good pass. Zaitsev. Hey, there we go. Okay. This one, ball's tight, out of system, really good set. Takes it super sharp and under the block. This guy is going against two pretty dang big guys, and he sneaks it underneath their block there. Really nice swing by him. See again, this one doesn't work out, but he knows like he's reaching up, so he knows that he's reaching up and he tries to pop it up and he misses it. But it's the correct move, I'd say. All right. Fourth set. Start of the fourth set here. That second one, that second swing. That first swing, it was a misconnection. The second swing, he tries to sneak it under him again. The middle closes his inside weight, his inside hand here. This is his inside hand, his left hand. He closes that way better. Like he completely seals it. So he can't get beat underneath. Yeah. They're doing the row one type of system where the outside passes in the middle. Ay, man. Ah, he just hesitates on that move. Anything you do in volleyball, don't hesitate. Learn how to not hesitate, man. Because if you hesitate, it's just a split second where you hurt yourself pretty much. Even if it is just a small little hesitation, puts you at a big disadvantage usually. I think it's middle. Yeah, good by him. That's tough. That's tough. Sorry, guys. Yawning is rude. I'm sorry. So that's gonna be my last video today. Hey, very nice, man. I've been seeing this a lot recently, where the middle like tries to do something to like fake out the setter. I don't know. I haven't seen it work yet. I haven't seen it do much. I've only seen it hurt the middle so far. So far in my film watching this year, I've only seen it hurt the middle when he tries to like jump to one side or jump like he's gonna block the middle. I've only seen it hurt the middle so far. And on that last play, it gave the other team's middle a complete open net. Staying high, way to lift that high. It's a pretty good swing there. Stays high, swings high off the hands. Yeah, it's pretty good. So it's a little bit of lucky touch too. The touch brought it further outside of the court, which is nice, but it's still a disciplined swing there. Like he gives himself good odds. Yikes. What's happening? Oh, he's getting carded. Let's see what he got carded for, guys. Okay, wait. I think it was in this play. I'm gonna sneeze soon. Hold on. Zaitsev might have touched this ball, so they want. Bless me. God bless. Okay. So they're trying to get him called over. Both teams are trying to get him called over, but obviously Cisterna wins this point, so they don't care anymore. Oh, actually, he still cares. But let's see. I think he's probably gonna go over. He got hit in the nuts, but he's going over here. He's talking to him. He's mad. This might be us. Oh, there we go. Yep, there it is right there. And he just launched the ball. See, he gets carded for it. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, man. Don't don't launch the ball after talking to the ref. Only launch the ball after a bad play. That's what I've learned right there. Sidestep's not even paying attention to the point. He's just talking to Abel saying, get back in there, man. Ay, ay, ay. See that last situation, Taylor Averill drifted a lot after the block move, but I think that's the right thing. It's just an unfortunate play afterward. He knows he has this space in between the blockers here, goes after it. Very nice. Oh goodness. Yeah, this dunk here. It's very similar. It's very similar to your swings, okay? If you're dunking it, either dunk it cross, like into the fire pit or whatever you want to call it, the campfire. That's what we used to call it in America. Or dunk it line. You have to dunk it to an angle. You can't just dunk it to the six. Okay. You can't just dunk it to where the blocker is going to be. Okay. You still have to take it sharp. Everything you do has to be smart. Out of system. Decent swing. I think they're in the net. Yeah. See, out of system, I think it's good not to be extremely risky when you don't see something that you want to take advantage of because Like you can be someone else can get in the net, or like if you just play it smart and play it a little bit safer, then see this is a good example of a good pass. But you can kind of like they might get a mistake or they might do something poorly there. This one, I don't know. I think this is just too far to try and hit. And if you hit it, like it's hard to hit this set. If you hit it, maybe it works out, but it's really hard to hit that set. Really nice swing here. I think he gets his hands. I assume he does. Yeah, he goes through the hands there. Through the arms, but it's good. I don't know about this. They're passing two with Zaitsev and Libero, but like Zaitsev's not like a passing outside. That's not his thing. So I'm very surprised that they were doing that. But I think maybe they're just I think that they were short serving this number seven here. So they're trying to take that away from them. Luani. Interesting. Hey. Oh, okay, watch number 20 right here. He almost does a split. I did that recently and hurt my hamstring. I did a full split in game. If enough people watch this video, I'll put that on my Instagram. But you guys got to comment and say show us that split, boy. It was pretty flexible. It was pretty impressive. I'll say it right now. Good swing here. This is uh this is what I was talking about earlier. Like if he's gonna take this deep corner completely and just sit right in that corner, then he's chilling in the six, staying neutral. I think Zaitsev maybe should get off further, or honestly, I think Libera can probably just take care of that one there. Good pass, really nice pass. Just a misconnection there. Tips it. It's a high to the right side, high off the hands. See, that's a situation right there where he's playing it kind of safe and it works out for them because Taylor Averill gets a good block. You don't always have to end the play. Okay. What's best for the team is not always you going for the kill. Sometimes it is you continuing the play. Even if that means it might be easy on the other side. Continue the play for your team. Ooh, wow. It's the Luani guy coming in, getting subbed in. It's a really nice turn. He's had a few really nice swings so far. If you get your chance, even if it is in the fourth set, take advantage of it. Go ball out, man. Play free, play loose, play your game. Nice cross body again by him by that outside. Okay, okay. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's a good block move. It's just a good swing. Sometimes you're going to put up a really good block move, and they're just going to take a really good swing against it. Okay. One of the things I've learned is like how many times in a row can you put up a disciplined block move and put up a good block move without getting hit, with having them score on you. Like how many times in a row can you still put up a good move without getting lazy? It's very important. And it shows a lot about your character too. This game is getting sloppy, missed serves and such. The game's getting sloppy down the line. After 2020, it's been miss serve, miss serve, miss serve. Wow. See, this is a really good defensive move here. Like really good read, really good scoop. It misses the court and goes out of bounds by a few feet. It's tough. Sometimes that's just part of the game. That's just sneaks us through here. I love it. That's just part of the game. That's just part of the chance of sports, you know? Let's see. This one's weird. It rattles around in his arms and then just stays on his side. He might be too far away from the net, but I don't know. 25-25. I'm not sure how long this game goes. It I know it ends this set. I'm just not sure what the score will be. So now it's gonna be at least 28-26. Wow, good serve. They don't call it down. Let's see if it was down. Sometimes, hey, refs miss calls, but you got to keep playing. You might have had this up. I don't know. Nope, he had it down. Oh, they challenged it. Oh, it was up. I don't know. They must have been confident about it to challenge that though. That number seven kid, he's gotten a few in a row now, and he is playing well. I really like him. I'd love to watch him a bit more and play like him. He's just doing well. He's at a really high level right now. I have no idea who he is. I'll research who he is, but he's very good. Ouch. In or touch, something like that. So right here, Zaitsev overpass. This right side's no longer an option. Back or right side, he's no longer an option. He just took something on the ground from there. They should be cheating over to the outside. Let's see if it works out. Okay, they had a misconnection. It did work out. They got lucky with it. Ooh, they get blocked. So right here, this is a good situation of what I'm talking about. They tip it here. Zaitsev's on the ground here. He's no longer an option here. So as a blocking scheme, they can all just go over and triple because they know that this is the only option available to them. 29-28, finish. Perfect pass to the middle. Setter covers it. Decent set. I feel like Zaitsev needs to attack the line there. Like he needs to go after this weak link. Sorry if I'm calling him a weak link, but he's the weak link in that triple block there. Let's be honest. And it turns into a free ball for them. And I think they finished the game off of it. Free ball, runs the outside. Really nice swing. See, this is what I would have wanted from Zaitsev. Attack that weak link. Attack that small blocker. Really nice swing. Great game. Great game. Pretty good game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching.